I am the most powerful being in the galaxy. No one can surpass me. The Jedi couldn't, the Rebels couldn't. They are weak. I love being Darth Vader. No one can change that.
I mean, are you sure?
Are you questioning me? I find your lack of faith disturbing.
No, I'm not doubting your lack of faith or whatever. I'm just making sure, like, this is the best life for you, right?
I am sure. My life has transcended since the age of the Jedi, the scum of the galaxy.
Okay, just give me 10 minutes to basically explain why your life sucks. And no offense, by the way, I don't want to die or anything.
Very well. Proceed with this false analysis on why it would suck to be me, although I can assure you it is utterly false.
Okay, let's go.
You are live with Symbiote. Enjoy the show.
You have failed me for the last time.
So let's take it from the top. You want to be Darth Vader, but you don't know what the expectations are, or you don't know what you're in for. Well, lucky for you, I'm here to help you understand on why it would absolutely suck to be Darth Vader. Like the moment you get into that suit and actually have to experience what he goes through every day for 20 years, you're gonna wish you were either killed or swallowed by Jabba the Hutt. I don't know, it's up to you. So let's go back to when it was actually the peak point to be Vader. And I'm not talking about Darth Vader, I'm talking about Nightfall Vader. And if you're not familiar with Nightfall Vader, this is the point where Vader was announced to be Darth Vader by Palpatine, all the way to the point where Obi-Wan beat him in that battle. And at this point, I can confidently say that Anakin was the strongest Force user around. Like, no one can even match up to him, to the point where even Palpatine was like, yeah, he's gonna become stronger than both of us. So at this point, you were actually pretty strong, and this would have been an appealing point to be Vader. But you had to lose that fight to Obi-Wan, right? You're just not trained in the ways of the Force properly. I mean, you can't be Obi-Wan Kenobi or Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, he was on smoke with that battle. And we're getting into the first of many reasons of why it would absolutely suck to be Darth Vader. You already have your legs and arms just completely gone. The last arm that he had in the further suit that he didn't know he was going to lose on that day, yeah, just gone, like completely decapitated. And the burns, oh god, don't mention the burns to me. You know Mustafar is around 800 Celsius or 1500 Fahrenheit. It's lucky that Anakin didn't disintegrate being that close to lava. I don't even know how they survived that battle without burning or sweating a pool of sweat. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And then the burns, like I said before, the 3rd degree burns, it's like one of the most painful injuries you can ever get in life, like, trust me. And that's not because I've suffered 3rd degree burns myself, but because I've just seen stories and seen clips and videos, and oh, it's ugly, it's just not looking good. And there's to a point where if the burns are too deep into your skin, they're just non-recoverable. Like, you can't heal from it, you're just scarred for life. Like, if a lot of people ask why is Anakin not able to heal from his burns, because his burns are so deep that he's just scarred for life. Like, there's no way to get back from it. Like, oh, it's just so sad. I am so sorry, Darth Vader. I am so sorry. I mean, not just Vader, I'm apologizing for you too, because you want to be Vader, right? You want to go ahead and have the lightsaber and swing around and be in the suit. Yeah, you're gonna also have to deal with 3rd degree burns living on your body for the rest of your life. Like, I don't think you guys understand how deeply sad that is and how painful that would be every day to live with burns, because burns don't heal like bones. They don't just heal and fix. They constantly get worse and worse and worse without treatment. And we're gonna get into the next reason of why it would suck to be Darth Vader indefinitely. So on top of the whole 3rd degree burns that you've suffered, your master ends up finding you, and instead of being happy that you're alive and trying to save your life and give you the best opportunity to thrive in this universe that you can, he's completely pissed at you because he can't possess your body using the Force anymore, because you were the perfect host and created by the midichlorians, and now you're just a useless meat bag, but you're still good enough to be an apprentice. So you're tortured but being healed. Let me explain. So during the operation in Revenge of the Sith where Anakin was becoming Darth Vader, he had no anesthetics, nothing to numb the pain at all. Your master just straight up wanted you punished, man. He did not like you one bit at all. Like, he was just trying to make your life life in existence, as painful as it could be, with feeling every single needle going into your skin, every single bit of spray helping you heal. It's painful as hell, but you can't do nothing about it, because if you try and escape, you're gonna die. Like, your lungs are literally just toasted bagels that have been left in the fucking toaster for too long. I kind of freestyled on that one. That was off script. But yeah, every single medical advancement that's helping you stay alive right now, you can feel all of it. There's no anesthetics that are helping you. You're not put to sleep. You're basically tortured. Like, you've already lost your limbs. You've already got burns. And on top of that, the thing that's actually helping you stay alive right now is the one thing that's causing you the most pain you've ever felt in your life. But oh, don't worry, it gets worse. It doesn't get better from here. So you remember Padme, right? Yeah, the love of your life, the one woman that you took with stride. I mean, if it's not Padme to you in real life, just imagine your girlfriend, or if you don't have a girlfriend, just imagine your celebrity crush or favorite OF model. I don't know, anyone. Yeah, they're dead. You killed them, and you killed them in anger apparently. But no, this was a lie, because your master wanted to manipulate you and make you feel even worse about yourself so you can get even angrier. Like, you can already see we're not even halfway through the video and it's already like the worst thing on planet Earth to be Darth Vader. It just sucks. But yeah, let's talk about the armor you've just been given. Now, a lot of people get the misconception that Darth Vader's armor is so cool and it's just completely aura, like he aura farms every time he walks around. But you do realize the reason why Darth Vader never runs is because it's so hard to run on its own. Like, imagine your legs having 20 kg plates attached to each side. Like, that's how heavy his legs were. On top of the suit, it was not made for convenience. It was made for pure, like, rage-inducing pain. Like, Palpatine could have given him a suit that would have 100% changed his life, but he just chose not to, because he wanted his one failure in life to be the one thing that makes him so miserable for futures of years to come. Also, the suit had many physical limitations. Like, the whole respiratory system is on the front of his chest, which is the worst place it could ever be. I mean, it kind of depends on the situation. If someone needs to save your life, it's kind of easy to access that life support system. But if it's like someone else, like an enemy, yeah, you're screwed, because they can just attack your life support system and then you're wheezing like a damn dog and already like losing the fight. This is also like shown in Obi-Wan Kenobi, how one strike to his life support system basically just knocked Vader out of the park. I don't even know why more people don't aim for his life support system. It's easily one of the easiest places to strike and win the battle. This means you're gonna have to also change up your whole lightsaber style, because one, your limbs are already 10 times heavier because of the metal that's been attached to them, and obviously metal's not easy to move around, so you kind of have to change your lightsaber style because you're not fast enough to keep up with your old one. And on top of that, you can never take down your master because your suit was made to be vulnerable to electricity. And what does Palpatine use as his main attack? Force lightning. Yeah, Darth Vader's life sucks, man. I really do feel sorry for the guy. So, you're still convinced you want to be Vader even after everything I just told you? I would be knocked out the park as soon as I had third-degree burns or chopped off limbs, but you still want to be Vader. So I'm gonna give you another reason, and maybe another one after that, on why it would suck to be Vader. And if you're not convinced by the end of that, then I don't know, you just like to suffer, don't you? So let's just go over and recall what happened in the last couple of years, just in case if you forgot, because I really want to remind you of how bad it is to be Vader. 1. You got your limbs chopped off by your old master. 2. You got your skin burnt off beyond recognition. 3. You went ahead and had yourself saved, but in the worst way and the least helpful, so you were basically tortured and not really helped much at all. 4. You had to change your whole lightsaber style because you couldn't keep up with your old one because your limbs are way too heavy with the metal prosthetics that you have. 5. You have your life support put on the front of your chest, which basically is the worst place to put it, and you had an open strike for your old master to come hit you, and that's probably one of the reasons why you lost in the first place. I'm tired. Yeah, so basically, how did Vader eat? The answer is he really didn't. He had to be fed through a feeding tube. You know how like some people have to have a feeding tube through their throat or through their stomach or whatever? Yeah, this is what Vader had. You see, when everything is burned, including your lungs and your esophagus, it becomes barely possible to drink or eat. So he needs to do it through a feeding tube. So you're not even allowed to eat. You don't have fine shit no more because you thought you killed her. But she really died to a broken heart. I mean, come on, really Star Wars? That's what the best thing you could thought of. A broken heart killed Padme. Not like childbirth or stuff like that. A broken heart. Yeah, let's just keep going. And on top of that, your suit is basically your life. So if you ever take off your suit outside of these two conditions, you basically are screwed and are going to die within minutes. Well, not really, because the fact that Vader's power of the Force was so strong that he could actually sustain his own life for a couple of days using the Force without going ahead and having his life support. I mean, that just shows you how strong Anakin was, but I guess we never get to see that because he became Darth Vader instead of Nightfall Vader, which probably would have been the better version. But yeah, in hindsight, you can only take your suit off in your meditation chamber or your Bacta tank. And if you don't know what a Bacta tank is, it's basically like a massive swimming pool where you could go ahead and heal or recover in. This is what they put people in. I don't know why. I actually really don't know why. I was gonna look up the reason, but I don't think there's any point explaining it. It's just a place where Vader can relax and be himself, and it's also his meditation chamber. I don't know what his meditation chamber does. I'm guessing it sustains his life by doing something in there, but it's another place where he can just sit and be with himself and doesn't have to have the life support system on because there's something going on in there that helps him breathe without it. Again, I don't know why, but we're already in over 10 minutes, so I need to start getting on with this because Vader's gonna get pissed soon.
Hurry up with this foolish analysis. Your time is disappearing. Symbiote.
So yeah, to sum up that point, your basic life, everything you want to do is in that suit, and the only time you are free from that suit completely is your Bacta tank, and the only time you can take off your helmet is in your meditation chamber. Just imagine that. You can't do anything. You and the suit are basically a symbiote. You kind of can't live without it. You need each other to live or to have purpose in this world. I am so sorry, Vader. This sounds like a horrible life to live, man. So this brings me to my final point on why it would absolutely suck to be Vader, and this is just because you had secret children you had no idea about. So you remember when your master told you killed your wife out of anger, but your wife didn't really die because we went over that before? Yeah, also your wife gave birth to 2 kids just before she died, which by the way is still the stupidest thing. She died out of a broken heart. I'm still against that completely, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's not fun to be Vader, is it? So your children end up becoming Jedi, or at least one of them too, and one of them becomes a rebel. So they're not even on the same side as you, so you have to end up either convincing them or just going ahead and trying to, like, I don't even know, man. What can Vader do at this point? He's basically just a slave of a lightsaber. I hope I don't get, like, striked for that. Do you think they'll strike me, YouTube? Do you think they'll strike me? I should be good. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that is exactly why it would suck to be Darth Vader. And if you're still convinced at the end of this video how it's possibly great to be Darth Vader, I really think you should watch the video again. I mean, it just shows that Vader's life really sucked, and it's probably one of the saddest stories in Star Wars on how Darth Vader was once this great Jedi who had great opportunities, had a wife who was amazing. I mean, seriously, someone tell Natalie Portman to, like, get back on the Star Wars too. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, that was wildly unprofessional of me. I mean, I take back that comment. Obviously, Natalie Portman's a beautiful woman, but we shouldn't be looking at her like that. I'm totally crossing my fingers, by the way. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, share with the next person, even comment, tell me how you felt about it. Tell me if you would be Darth Vader or not. And if you want to see my other socials, like my Instagram or my TikTok, where I make edits of, like, Star Wars and different things, I'll put that in the link in the description below. But anyways, let's check up on Vader. So, have I convinced you that your life sucks or not? Vader? Vader?